So I finally got to watch Kingdom of Planet of the Apes, and I think it's streaming on Hulu or Disney Plus. I honestly can't keep track at this point because they're all merged together, so I don't know. But I never got to see it in the movie theater, so I just waited. And I've gone back and rewatched the Planet of the Apes movies from the original Planet of the Apes all the way to the horrible Tim Burton one to then the ones that we got initially starring James Franco and all those. And I have to give a big shout out to Draco Mays, my boy, fellow content creator, because I won those in a contest and I finally got to go back and rewatch the Blu-rays that he sent me. So make sure you follow, I'll tag. But I watched Kingdom of Planet of the Apes, and I will say this, I want to talk about it because I think this is a beautiful movie. It is so good looking, from the texture, the color, the wide open shots. The apes, the apes are so detailed, from the way that they look, their facial expressions, their mannerisms, the way they walk, everything about it. It's just beautiful. The eagles, just the forest, everything just works well together. With the real shots, the CGI, everything, they do such a good job in making this world and embracing it and then just diving into it that I could almost just get lost in that. I found myself just looking at every different piece of scenery and watching each ape, even the ones in the background that really didn't have a lot of dialogue or any dialogue. And it was amazing. I think the cast did such a good job in this movie. I really enjoyed the way that the apes are still apes, but yet very much have their own personalities and very much mimic humans. I just love everything about it. And the human characters, although there aren't many in this movie, you kind of want to know more about. You kind of want to dive into a little bit more and see a little bit more about their past. It's a pretty slow movie for the most part. It is definitely taking you back into the Planet of the Apes world, and it does it at a slow pace. That is not a bad thing. It is building the world, building the story, the lore, the characters, and everything that goes with it. And it's not bad. Some people complain, oh, there's nothing that's really happening. I will say it is not my favorite. It takes a long time to get to some real good action or developments in the bigger story. The story itself is not very new. It's obviously still very much Planet of the Apes. Humans are the lesser species trying to rebuild. The question of can apes and humans coexist? The question is, can apes coexist with other apes? That has been something that we've seen through many of the films. What's interesting about this film is it's after Caesar. And I thought that was really cool. So the lessons of Caesar, the big holiness of Caesar is still there. And it's really interesting to see the apes kind of follow that and the ones that choose to go their own path. I thought the villain was done very well, but also nothing new. It's, okay, we want to get this technology. It's apes time. We'll use the humans to build what we want. Yes, the layers of that story are exciting, but it's nothing new, and it took a very long time to get to that. Because the movie's done so well, it's okay that it takes that long. It's just not my favorite. I think it's a good ground movie if we are indeed going to get more ape movies like they said. But in the next one, we need to raise the stakes a little. And if we are going to get, there were rumors of 3, rumors of 6. 6 is way too much. If they were going to do 3, then we need to have a definitive conclusion in the third movie. Whether that's the planet explodes, starts over, everyone dies, apes lose, whatever that may be, we need that. I don't think we need another movie that's giving us the same story. Humans trying to survive, apes trying to survive. We need to see some sort of progression. I know that's the groundwork for it, but I think we just need more. But if they can continue to make these movies look the way they do, then there's really isn't an excuse in Hollywood for giving us some of the effects that we've seen in other films. I enjoyed it. It's not my favorite, but I was very happy to watch it.